there's a look inside the iconic Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the New Orleans Saints.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start with a run by Tracy.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
When you look at the Saints defense,
this crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap, because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
Throwing his dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. He's got his guys a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing, dart.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is caught.
And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
First and goal.
Here's Dart. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
With his height, that's exactly where you want to put it for him. But even that throw was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
Another shot from the one on second and goal.
Scalaboo.
And he is not going to get in as the big body stop him at the one. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? Third and goal.
They'll try to throw for it with Dart.
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown.
Malik Neighbors.
His third touchdown now on the year.
And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Gano the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Oh, nice move. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
Javon Holland coming up to make the stop.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, Shuck. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Saints at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak. And right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 40 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Second and 10.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Shuck now to throw.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
At the 14-yard line.
Check. Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. Ready?
To throw now, Shuck. Open man left side. Shaheed has it.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Second and 9.
60 Bison. 65 Hawk. 70. Get wide. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Come 19.
To the air once more. Shuck. He gets it over the middle to Palmer. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. After run 7-0 on EA Sports.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Ready? 70 Lions. Cowboys.
Kamara will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Again,
Kamara. And he will again run into a wall as he is stuffed at the 4-yard line.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Street.
They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And this time he is in. Alvin Kamara with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Play action now. Dart. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants have taken the lead. Gano now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Giants 14, Saints 7.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Out to the left, that's where the tight end Moreau is. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. But he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. It's hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Off the play fake, Shuck. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now it's 2nd and 10. To the air again. Here's Shuck. And this throw incomplete. So the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Shuck. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Groupie able to add the PAT. And we are
14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
That's DeMario Davis navigating his way into the backfield for a tackle for loss. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Second and 12. From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, New York.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Tracy trying the right side.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Slot man moves right.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Brandon on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line. It's a really nice gain of 25 yards.
That's good for a Saints.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive? were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. He's across midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the shotgun, it's Shuck. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Giants will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football. And at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
A throw right side caught by Neighbors. Down the right sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point try good by Gano. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Saints 14. Graham Gano to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Ugo Awadi on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Shuck. He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing, Shuck. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Shuck. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
They will throw again. Shuck. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air, never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Mustang 19. Hey, smash. 18. Find it. Warrior 70. Panther Street. Panther Street. Hut, hut.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to let it go again. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
To kick off for New
The
York.
Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lane. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Come 19.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. Open man downfield is Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
15 yards.
He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They're throwing again here. Shuck. They'll get this out to Kamara.
That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be second and a couple.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 7,
Kamara up the middle. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Ready, ready. 18, 18, run. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Shuck now to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter
as he'll go for it on 4th down.
They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to.
Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have got it back to within a score.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
Keeps the score, Giants 24, Saints 20.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh, it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
That's complete. It's Neighbors.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a 1st down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
Out of the gun. Here's Durham.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Devon Godshaw getting in there and dropping it.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
To throw is Dart. Complete right side to Hyatt.
It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing, dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, New York.
To throw, dart.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Dart. Now he's going to step up and run.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Throwing his dart. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
So they decline the holding penalty and will take the down instead as that leads us to 4th.
So out of the field now, Graham Gano in a big spot. This will get the lead up to 7. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it online, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this will stay a 4-point game. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48.
To throw is Shuck.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
To throw now, Shuck.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he got blown out. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Back at the 44-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Warriors 17, Panther 11, Panther 11. Check go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Panther 60, Panther 60 back. 19 light. 60 back back, 60 back back.
Shuck to throw for it on 4th.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position.
And now they'll shift things around. To the air, dart. And that's going to be incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here's Dart. This one is Slayton over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Play action. Now Dart. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints are right back in this football game.
Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing. Shuck.
Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Shuck. Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Here's 3rd down at 5. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Oh, a huge mistake late. It's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Shuck. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line.
Brings up second and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Shuck now to throw. Back to Kamara for another catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. From the gun, Shuck. And nearly another interception. It would have been his third of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lion.
To the air once more. Shuck. And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Play fake, and here's Dart.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Now a first and 10 at the 11th.
First down. A gain of 29 yards. First down, Giants.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
So it's a win here for the Giants, and it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, he really had this offense firing on all cylinders, so let's count up some of the numbers. He went for well over 300 yards in the air, had 4 touchdown passes, and was clearly prepared for this one and executed the game plan to perfection.
So for the Giants, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will head back home next week.